Great. So Yuki finished a greater part of her homework. So right here the word Yuki or the name Yuki. Let's go to the next example. As you can see in the next example, you will see that the two fractions are now different. Example 2, Camille and Peter were reading book. Camille read 1/4 of the book, while Peter read 1/3 of the same book. Who read a greater part of the book? So as you can see, 1/4 and 1/3 are having different denominators. This is by 4 and this is 3. Denominators again are the number below the line. So as you can see, meaning 1/4 is divided into 4 parts because the denominator is 4. And the 3 is divided into 3 parts because the denominator is 3. So for Camille, you will see there a fraction tile with a number line on it. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4 or equal to 1. For Peter, we got 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, or the 1. So again, on comparing two fractions, we will check which fraction is closer to 1. Is it Camille, the 1/4, or the 1/3? Which is closer to 1? Or which, in using fraction tile, which has bigger size? 1/3 or 1/4? Great, 1/3. So we can say that 1/3 is greater than 1/4, or using a symbol, we'll write here 1/3 is greater than 1/4. We use the symbol again. The mouth of the crocodile will open in 1/3 because that is bigger. If the first number is bigger, we call it greater than the second number. So who reads a greater part of the book? Camille or Peter? Great, it is Peter. So right at the space, Peter. So that's how we compare. Even if the denominators are different, all we have to do is to divide it in the same. They supposed to have the same size but different parts only. Like for this one, it's the same size. Okay, but only different parts. This is by 4, this is by 3, right? Now let's go to the guided practice. So in this given, it's easy for us to compare because the denominators are the same, 3 1/3 and 2/3. As I've told you a while ago, if the denominators are the same, you compare the numerator, which is bigger, 1 or 2. Excellent, that's 2, meaning the mouth of the crocodile will open on the bigger one. Remember that the mouth of the crocodile will open all the time with the bigger number. Right? So we can write it like that way. These are the symbols that we'll use: greater than, less than, or equal. Let's go to the independent practice. You can use models to use or to compare the fractions: greater than again, less than, or equal. You can use also the number line to compare which fraction is bigger. As you can see here, we got 1/4 and 1/6. So the numbers are having different denominators. That means this is divided into 4, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. And this side is divided into 6 parts because the denominator is 6. So 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, and 6/6. And as you can see, 1/4 is here, and the 1/6 is here. So which number or fraction is closer to the 1? Which is closer to this? The 1/4 or 1/6? Excellent. 1/4. 1/4 is closer to 1. right? So meaning, the mouth of the crocodile will open in 1/4. That's how we compare fractions. You understand it? Let's have more example. Number 3. The givens are 7/8 and 6/8. Denominators are the same. So, even without looking at the number line, we can just compare their numerators because the denominators are the same. So, is 7 bigger than 6? Yes. So, that means, again, the mouth of the crocodile will open in the 7/8. Good job. Let's have the next one. As you can see in this figure, 2/4 and 4/8. This fraction is divided into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this fraction is divided into 8 parts because the denominator is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But in this fraction, thus you can see that even the denominators are the number of parts are different, but the size is the same. So that means 2/4 and 4/8 are equal. Okay? Understand? Let's go to the 5th example. 4/8 and 4/6. That means 4/8 is divided to 8, which is this part, and the 4/6 divided to 4. So which is bigger? And the fraction tells which has more shade, 4/8 or the 4/6. Excellent. 4/6. So we'll open the mouth of the crocodile in this way. Right. Okay. Let's have 6 to 8. So in 6 to 8, we will use this number line to answer the questions. Number 6. Circle all of the fractions on the number line that are greater than 5/8. Again, we will circle all the fractions that are bigger or greater than 5/8. So, is this is 5/8. So, is it 4/8 greater than 5/8? No. So, we'll try on this side. Nearest to 1 because we're saying greater. So, we're going right. So, is 6/8 greater than 5/8? Yes, so circle 6/8. Is 7/8 greater than 5/8? Yes. Is the 8/8 or 1 greater than 5/8? Correct. So circle this 3. Now for number 7, draw a box around all of the fractions on the number line that are less than 3/8. When we say less than, that means smaller than 3/8. So, if going to the right is the bigger one, of course, going to the left are the small one. Correct. So, we will box 2/8. Else, we will box 1/8. And, of course, we will also box 0. Because they are all less than 3/8. The last question. Write the fraction from the number line that is greater than 3/8, etc., bigger than 3/8, but smaller than 5/8. So the number that is bigger than 3/8, so we'll look at it's right. It's 4/8. And is 4/8 less than 5/8? Correct. That means the answer is 4/8. Do you understand? Okay, I think we can proceed now in the word problem on the back. Let's have the next one. Alistair makes a party mix with 1/3 cup of raisins and 2/3 cup of cereal. Are there more raisins or cereal? In this given, it's so easy to identify which is bigger because the denominators are the same. Both of them are having 3. As I've told you a while ago, we can compare the numerators if the denominators are the same. So, which is bigger, 1 or 2. Good job. 2 over 3 is bigger. So is it raisins or cereal? Are there more raisins or cereals? Cereals. Correct. So right here, cereals. Okay, let's have the 10th question. Debbie realized that more than 4 over 8 of her summer vacation has passed. Circle the fraction that is greater than 4 over 8, bigger than 4 over 8. Is it 5 over 8 greater than 4 over 8? Yes, correct, because 5 is greater than 4. Is 3 over 8 greater than 4 over 8? No. Is 2 over 8 greater than 4 over 8? No. Good job. Now, let's have number 11, hot problems. Is the 1/4 of the smaller waffle larger than the larger or equal to the larger waffle? Is the 1/4 of the smaller waffle the same size or equal to the larger waffle? Why or why not? So I want you to answer it and explain it and send it to me. So tomorrow's homework, we have page 617 until 618. Alright, this. So I want you to take a picture of your homework and send it to me. Bye!